What's going on, child? It's your most favorite diabetic YouTuber in the whole entire world. Back in another video. Now, of course, before we get any further, obviously, I'm not at the crib. I'm at home. God dang, learn disability kick in. I'm at work, obviously on break, but the show, it must go on. Now, I have a few things I want to talk about, of course, but before we actually get into all those, I have to say it is all love, no hate. Now, this shit right here is just wild to me, but it's being reported that allegedly Doc Rivers said that the best player that he ever coached or whatever is Joel Embiid, which I'm not going to be mad at it. I'm a huge Joel Embiid fan, okay? I'm going to be honest with y'all. I thought he was going to be like a GOAT. But yeah, of course, injuries and all that shit made it a little bit worse. Now, when you think about the whole like scenario, low-key, I think he coached Giannas a little bit longer than he coached Joel Embiid. I don't know if he's basically coming out and saying like Giannas is not as nice or not as easy to work with type scenario as everybody thinks, but like it's kind of like damn near a slap in Giannis's face because, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Giannis compared to Joel, yeah, I'm a huge fan of them both, but Giannis is definitely the best player he ever coached. Shit, I would have been happier if he said Chris Paul, even though I don't necessarily know how that relationship actually works or was or anything crazy like that. But, like, at the same time, you just got to think about it. Like, in the middle of Giannis basically wanting to get the hell out of Milwaukee, your coach is going to come out and say that he's not the best player he's ever coached, which, you know, it's his opinion and all that shit, so, you know, I gotta respect. It just seems asinine and pretty dumb, and just the timing of it all is just kind of wild, in my opinion. And honestly, Doc Rivers, what the hell are you doing? No offense, I'm not like a full-on Doc Rivers hater, but like, how the hell does he still have a coaching job? So it is being reported, or basically Jason Tatum went on like an interview or podcast or some shite like that, and basically the dude asked him some question, and it led to Jason Tatum saying if he played for the Memphis Grizzlies, everything he did by now, like the championships, etc., he would have his own damn statue outside that bit. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I agree somewhat, but not fully. Like, right now, no. I feel like they definitely would not do some premature statue, okay? Let's just be honest about that one. But at the same time, hypothetically, say he did all that shit and then he retired, yeah, your ass might get a statue because you would probably be their best player that, I mean, shit, you brought a championship, relevancy, like all kinds of shit. Like, they love Ja. Obviously, I'm a Ja fan too, or they did love Ja. Forgot that whole shit is going down there. But like, if Ja brought us championship and all kinds of shit, yeah, he would be having a statue out there like he was Allen Iverson out in Philadelphia. So, yeah, I do give Jason Tatum a little bit of leeway on that because, yeah, he ain't wrong, but right now is a little bit pushing it too far. But hypothetically, I think Jason Tatum's going to have a hell of a career, so he might get him one outside of, that seems like, might be a little bit of a stretch, but he might get one outside of Boston. I know he's definitely going to probably have his number retired, but like, other than that, yeah, I think he's just pushing it a little bit. Like, in the long run, yeah, you definitely would, but right now, hell no, I'm sorry. You have done a lot of greatness, but not that great. Shit, LeBron don't even got a damn statue, and he brought a whole, you know what I mean? Like, he's come on now. Well, shit, it seems like I might have, said that Giannis whole Doc Rivers thing a little bit too soon, because it is being reported that allegedly Giannis Antetokounmpo, yeah, he's done. He wants out of that shit, which honestly, I mean, with all the fake, injuries going on, yeah, it kind of felt like that. Now, it's saying that they're being aggressive in trade rumors to Bucks, or not trade rumors, and trades to try to get Giannis out of here. And I don't know what I can say until it actually happens, because we all seen it coming. I didn't want it to happen because I love Giannis in Milwaukee. I like, small markets have good players and shit like that. But I'm screaming Giannis to Detroit. I don't even give a fuck what we got to give up. As long as it ain't Cade or Duran, goodbye. All right. Y'all can have all the picks. Y'all can have Ivy. Y'all can have Rod. Shit. Maybe not Beast still. Maybe not him. Fuck, we'll even throw in Duncan. But obviously, once it actually officially goes down, I'll have way more to say. But right now, I feel like I just been like a broken record because this whole season, he wants to go, he doesn't want to go, he wants to go, he doesn't want to go. It's like, I've already said too much about the same shit. So I'm going to wait, to see if it actually happens, which, it seems like it's going to happen. It seems Giannis' era in Milwaukee is done, which, low-key ain't bad. He still brought him a championship, so... And finally, we're just going to keep the coach and player drama type shit going on. It is being reported that Paulo Banchero, my Italian-American brethren, and the head coach of the Orlando Magic are basically butting heads, not seeing side to side, and yeah, shit is not looking good. Now, obviously, I'm going to be real with y'all. I think Paulo's the best player on the Magic, and that's not me just, because the Italian, all that type of shit. But I think he's the best player. So if he's not connecting with the coach, it's not necessarily the coach's fault. Like, I'm not going to come out and say the coach is a terrible coach or, he's booty cheeks, because anywhere else of a different system or players, he might be able to, fully fulfill some shit. You never really know in that aspect. But at the same time, if he's butting heads with your star player, one of them's going to end up going, unless they figure this out like real men, some real men talk type shit, some real men shit, unless they do it that way, then either somebody's going to be gone, and I would have to say it's probably most likely going to be the coach, because why the hell would you trade Paulo? We're just going to look at another, not necessarily, but like a Luka situation. But at the same time, if Paulo's on the block, I will also take him on the Pistons. I don't know what we would trade, but yeah, hypothetically. But it just, I don't think it's as deep as people are going to try to make it seem or make it sound. But it's going to be deep enough where it might affect some shit, and it could really, ruin what Magic have going on, because I think this is probably the best squad they've had in a minute. But at the same time, I don't know. But really, that's all I got to say about all these topics. But let me know what y'all think and what you want to see your boy make in the comment section down below. But like I said, that's all I got for y'all. Peace.